This is Zamfara State, a land of rich culture, resilient people, and great potential. For years, its story was overshadowed by neglect, insecurity, and broken promises.
Suspected bandits have killed 17 people.
Bandits had last week attacked Nasarawan Zurumi and Nasarawan Gudel in Zurumi and Birnin Magazine.
Hospitals that should save lives were left to decay.
There is nothing to show in healthcare. Even those primary healthcares, when you go around now, you cannot even take animals.
Schools where dreams should be nurtured stood empty with cracked walls and broken roofs. Farmers, once proud and productive, struggled with little support, and families lived in fear as insecurity ravaged both urban and rural communities.
About 200 people were killed when motorcycle riding AK-47 bearing bandits.
As the elders say, when the shepherd sleeps, the wolves rejoice. This was the harsh reality Zamfara faced under years of failed administrations. But in 2023, the people of Zamfara said enough is enough. They chose change. They chose courage. They chose Dr. Dauda Lawal, a leader with a vision, a man of integrity and a promise to rescue Zamfara from the brink of collapse.
The Zamfara state governor-elect Dauda Lawal says his mission in politics is to rescue the state from total collapse and restore the lost glory of the state.
The whole essence of this contest, for me, is to rescue Zamfara State.
After Governor Dauda Lawal won the election fair and square and was sworn into the office, the kind of tragedy he met was alarming. He found what he did not expect. The state treasury was empty. Schools and hospitals were in ruins, and civil servants had gone unpaid for over 3 months by the defeated administration. Meanwhile, the echoes of banditry and daily killings filled the air. Of course, he asked himself, is this real? Yet, as the saying goes, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Despite the state being on the brink of collapse, Governor Dauda Lawal did not lose hope. He immediately set a motion in a roadmap to rebuild Zamfara, meeting with different security stakeholders to strategize on how to restore peace and stability to the state.
The first batch of the Zamfara State Community Protection Guards has been mobilized to collaborate with security agencies to tackle crime.
From the very first day in office, Governor Dauda Lawal thought of creating the Community Protection Guard, the Askarawa, which he did later. Ordinary sons and daughters of Zamfara, trained and equipped to defend their communities. Today, peace is gradually returning to towns and villages once under siege.
You can agree with me, we have started seeing improvements and will continue to see improvements. But that improvements come also with the support of His Excellency the Governor of Zamfara State.
Human life is important, and therefore it's not something we play with. We're taking this fight to this guy's side. We don't want to remain being defensive. No, we will take the fight.
Governor Dauda Lawal wasted no time, knowing that peace is the mother of progress. He empowered all security agencies with the resources to combat crime.
Away from that, Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal has declared a state of emergency on education, following what he described.
Education was in ruins, generations of children left behind in crumbling classrooms. In response, Governor Dauda Lawal declared a state of emergency in the education sector.
Dauda Lawal has, since November 2023, declared a state of emergency on the education sector. And based on that declaration, education has been given priority by the executive governor.
We are rebuilding, reconstructing over 350 secondary schools. We are rebuilding and rehabilitating more than 400 primary schools.
The school premises, there's no water or pipe or something else. But after they arrive, they provide pipe-borne water, and we use it now. We drink it, we use it for ablution.
I'm happy that Governor Dauda Lawal has renovated our school. Before now, we used to sit on the ground to receive lessons, but now we sit comfortably and we are happy.
From primary to secondary schools are being renovated. Classrooms filled with desks, books, and teachers. For the first time in years, parents once hopeless are watching their children learn again with confidence. Indeed, a child who is not educated is like a bird without wings.
For the past 3 to 4 years, our secondary school students were not being able to sit for WAEC and NECO because of non-compliance and refusal by the previous administration to pay for these examinations. But on assumption in office, Governor Dauda Lawal, within 1 month, sat with the officials of the NECO and WAEC. And the last NECO examination, our students sat for the examination. And the past 3 years WAEC results that were withheld by WAEC were now released just a few weeks ago.
The same emergency was declared in the health sector, where billions of naira were invested to revive the sector that was on the life support.
Over the years and presently, we have seen tremendous improvement in the health sector, especially with the coming of this present administration, when His Excellency declared a state of emergency in the health sector. He has taken giant strides in renovation of health facilities across the whole state, which my hospital is a beneficiary. It's currently being renovated in phases. Also, he has equipped the hospitals to provide the most modern equipment, provide conducive environments for health personnel to do their jobs without any form of hindrance, and as well as upgrading salaries of health personnel to the standard of the federal government.
Zamfara's hospitals are no longer places of despair, but centers of hope, where mothers deliver safely, where children are treated with care, and where every citizen can access quality healthcare service delivery. Health is wealth, and this wealth is now being restored to the people of Zamfara State by the administration of Governor Dauda Lawal. Zamfara's backbone has always been agriculture. Governor Dauda Lawal restored dignity to our farmers by providing tools, trainings, and support. The Ministry of Agriculture has been restructured, equipped, and energized, ready to serve farmers and boost food production. As the proverb goes, he who feeds a nation leads a nation. Zamfara is once again reclaiming its place as a hub of agricultural excellence. In just 2 years, Zamfara's economy has come alive under Governor Dauda Lawal. The state recorded the highest growth in internally generated revenue in Nigeria.
When I took over the IGR of Zamfara State, guess what? It was 90 million naira. 90. Internally generated revenue of the state. And that 90 million, 90% was payee. But now, we're talking about 2 billion plus.
Civil servants' welfare has been restored. Salaries are paid, and backlog of pensions and gratuities, some owed for nearly a decade, have been cleared.
Since 2011, pensioners were not paid to the tune of 16.5 billion, which I was able to settle everybody as at last month. That has been cleared. Every civil servant from 2011 pension was cleared, and we're now paying the 70,000 minimum wage.
Many of us had the pressure. Even some of us died because of waiting of their gratuity.
Since 2014, I stay without my gratuity and other benefits. There are many challenges.
I retired February 2018. And I shiga cikin wani yanayi wanda baka tsammani. Allah ɗaya san halin da nake ciki, sai kuma ƴan uwana.
The time I get that gratuity, hey, I put water on the ground and drink it. because I have waited for long waiting for without getting it. I have many problems. Like, for example, I didn't build a house the time that I'm working. But the time that I get my gratuity, I bought a house.
When he came on board, he met the government with backlogs of salary for 3 months, which have not been paid by the previous administration. So immediately he took over the leadership of the state. Is one of the issues that he addressed and settled all the outstanding salaries payments to this civil servant.
With the coming of this administration, I was able to get my gratitude, which I was very happy about that.
Jun ina zaune ƙarfe 6:23 sai na ga Alan. Na tashi cikin gidana cikin ƙwarya kwalo na ina ta rawa ni kadai.
Dauda Lawal is the most friendly governor to civil servants of Zamfara state among all the governors we had since the creation of the state to date. The governor has embarked on renovation and addition of structures to serve as secretariat and offices for the entire civil service. This is geared towards ensuring a conducive atmosphere of working for the civil service. The Ministry of Justice, the Ministry of Commerce, and other ministries and agencies has been completely renovated 100%.
Zamfara is also witnessing an unprecedented transformation in infrastructure. Through the ambitious urban renewal project, the state is being reshaped for what was once seen as mere bushland into a modern urban city.
This is the inscription of the Zamfara state. I don't think there's a project with high standard like this one. And we are really proud of it. And this is something new to us, and we are really proud of it. Governor Dauda Dare has proven to be a good and loyal servant to the people of Zamfara state. And all he's doing well to bring a development that will last for a long time for the people of Zamfara state.
High-quality roads now crisscross every part of the state, connecting towns, easing movement, and opening new doors for trade, investment, and growth. This wave of development is not just about roads. It is about dignity, progress, and building a Zamfara ready for the future. Truly, a good road is the lifeline of civilization.
Governor Dauda Lawal has approved the construction of an ultra-modern central motor park in Gusau as part of ongoing urban renewal project in Zamfara. On Tuesday, the governor chaired an extraordinary council meeting.
The construction of the Gusau ultra-modern market and shopping mall was conceived by the Governor Dauda Lawal-led administration as part of commitment towards promoting businesses, fostering economic growth, and improving revenue generation in the state, among other benefits.
The project fully satisfied with the quality of work. There's no compromise. Anybody can come and see this. The good thing is we're doing modern airport, which is a combination of so many things different from the other airports in the country. So you can see there is significant progress. It's just a matter of time. So we have an international standard airport for the rest of London. When I took over, there was you cannot travel 200 meters in Gusau capital on a good road. Whenever it rains, everywhere is flooded. Go and see now what we have done in that regards. And that also creates employment because it brings about business activities. You're paying salaries as at when from 7,000 to 30,000, 30,000 to 70,000. You have cleared 16.6 billion of pension since 2011 to date. I mean, that is something.
In just 2 years, the story of Zamfara is changing from insecurity to safety, from decay to revival, and from hopelessness to opportunity. Governor Dauda Lawal's vision, rooted in health, education, security, agriculture, and economic revival, is breathing new life into Zamfara. The journey is not over. But the foundation is strong, the progress is real, and the future bright. The dawn always comes after the darkest night. This is the new Zamfara. This is Dr. Dauda Lawal's era. History will forever remember Governor Dauda Lawal as the first leader in Zamfara State to contest election under the platform of the People's Democratic Party and win fair and square against all odds, defeating former governors and other political giants. His triumph is a testimony that the voice of the people is the voice of God. By breaking barriers and rewriting history, he has shown that with determination, integrity, and the will of the people, even the mightiest can be humbled. For this, he deserves not only our commendation, but our collective prayers for continued wisdom, progress, and prosperity.
What about the neglect of rural areas? That's what a lot of them are saying. They're saying all this still happens in Gusau.
And I have to ask you, this does look like the urban center of Zamfara that we're saying. Is this trickling down to the rural areas as well?
Governor Dauda Lawal's rescue mission is not a tale confined to the city of Gusau alone. His vision stretches across all the 14 local government areas of Zamfara State. From the farthest village path to the bustling township roads, the footprints of his leadership are evident. Truly, a good tree is known by its fruits. The project cuts across health, education, infrastructure, agriculture, and human capital development. This is not development by chance. This is deliberate leadership rooted in compassion and vision. Let us journey through the length and the breadth of Zamfara, where progress is springing forth like water from a once dry well. In Anka local government, for example, long weighed down by inadequate health facilities, Governor Dauda Lawal performed what can only be described as a total rebirth.
All praise is due to Allah for the strength and opportunity to gather here in the city of Anka to celebrate yet another significant milestone in the rehabilitation of healthcare services and infrastructure in Zamfara State, for commissioning the newly renovated General Hospital in Anka. This clearly demonstrates our government's unwavering commitment to improving the lives of our people and supporting them in enhancing their quality of life and activity. The rehabilitation of this hospital began last year and was awarded to and executed by an indigenous and highly reputable company. This investment has transformed the hospital into a modern healthcare facility equipped with state-of-the-art equipment. This will undoubtedly enhance the quality of medical care for our citizens in Anka as well as the surrounding communities. The renovation of the buildings and installation of all the medical and electrical equipment were carried out promptly and in line with the contract specifications within 12 months. The structures renovated include the following: GOPD Old Admin Block, Female Ward, Pharmacy Block, New Gate Fence, New Link Corridor and Emergency, that connect the Female Ward and X-ray, as well as the Theater Block, New Accident and Emergency, New Laboratory, New Eye and Dental, Maternity and Old Lab Ward, Antenatal Care ANC, a Theater Block, X-ray, Generator, New 2-bedroom detached building, head-shaped 2-bedroom semi-detached, Boys Quarters, Old PMO 2-bedroom detached building, New Admin Block.
The General Hospital Anka, which once stood as a relic of neglect, has now been transformed into a state-of-the-art facility. Advanced medical equipment now hums with life. Doctors work with renewed confidence, and patients find healing in a place that was once a shadow of its purpose. Indeed, health is the crown of the well man's head that only the sick can see. Now, Anka people wear that crown proudly.
Zamfara State has faced challenges with high rates of out-of-school children, particularly among the Almajiri population, who often lack access to formal education. The construction of the Almajiri Integrated Quranic Education Center aims to bridge this gap by integrating Quranic education with formal educational curriculum. Governor of Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal, in his remark, said the center aims to provide a safe and conducive learning environment, equipped with modern facilities and teachers who can deliver both secular and religious education effectively.
This is even more critical in these contemporary times when children are exposed to all sorts of hazards, including indoctrination into groups that pose challenges to our communities. The system will therefore mainstream the Arabic schools curricula, integrating them with both Islamic studies as well as Western education.
In Gumi, education has been given a new lease of life. Governor Dauda Lawal established the Sangaya Modern Academy, a school designed to integrate Almajiri students into the contemporary educational system. For too long, these children roam the streets with balls in their hands, but no books in their bags. Today, they sit in modern classrooms, merging faith with science, tradition with modernity. As the saying goes, if you educate a child, you save a generation. Gumi now carries the torch of enlightenment. In Bakura local government, the College of Agricultural Science has been renovated and equipped to international standards. Here, young people are given tools and training to till the soil with knowledge, not just with sweat. Agriculture, the backbone of Zamfara's economy, is being fortified with innovation and science. As the elders remind us, he who sows sparingly reaps sparingly, but he who sows generously reaps abundantly. The seeds planted in Bakura will feed generations.
Each local government has its own peculiarity in terms of their needs. And what we're able to do is to identify those needs in different locations. For example, if you go to Bakura, they don't need roads. They need schools. They need hospitals. So you'll be wasting money to go and build roads in Bakura, because even the ones they have, they usually put their footstep on the road and, so every local government, there is no local government in Zamfara State that we are not doing one thing or the other depending on their need. Part of our budgeting process, we did bottom top. First, understand their needs.
In Bukuyo, two miracles stand tall. First, the primary health center in Nasara Burkulu has been upgraded into a modern general hospital with advanced machinery. Families who once traveled miles for simple treatment can now find succor close to home. Second, Governor Dauda Lawal has awarded a contract for the construction of township roads, knitting together communities that were once isolated. As the proverb says, a road is more than stones. It is the path to opportunity. Bukuyum is now on that path.
It is with immense gratitude to Almighty Allah that we gather here today for the official inauguration of the completed renovation and rehabilitation project for the General Hospital, Maru. This momentous occasion underscores the unwavering dedication of our administration to improving healthcare infrastructure in Zamfara State. Earlier today, we officially commenced another health-related initiative, the reconstruction and construction of the General Hospital in Talata Mafara. The renovation work carried out in this hospital includes upgrading facilities to ensure that the people of Maru and its environment will have access to decent healthcare. The renovation has modernized the physical structure and integrated advanced medical technologies and systems. This holistic approach ensures that the General Hospital Maru is well equipped to handle various medical conditions, from routine checkups to complex surgeries. The staff of this hospital are now better equipped to deliver care services that meet the highest standard. Our mission is to provide a state-of-the-art healthcare environment that caters to the needs of our people by ensuring that quality medical services are accessible as well as affordable to all. Aside from the renovation, this project includes providing 39 kilowatts solar power to ensure a reliable supply of power to the hospital, which is crucial for the continuous operation of medical equipment and comfort of our patients.
The people of Maru now smile with relief, for their general hospital has been renovated and equipped. What was once a place of despair is now a beacon of hope. The sick no longer whisper prayers of survival alone. They now find professional care. Truly, when a house is rebuilt, the children rejoice. Maru rejoices today.
The hospital is highly depleted in terms of the infrastructures, no equipment or supportive gadgets. In case of any serious conditions, we have to refer patients to either FMC or Bakura specialist that we have been bothering with a lot of patients that we're supposed to take care of. But due to lacks of equipment, we cannot do that. But we thank God He now supplies it us, and we can do our able to standard that we can give the services to our patients, inshallah.
By the will of Allah, I'm here today to fulfill the promise I made a few months ago when I visited this hospital and the State University. Considering the sorry state of this health facility, I pledge to undertake its total reconstruction in order to provide a befitting general hospital for an expanding commercial town like Talata Mafara. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this administration has prioritized the revitalization of decaying infrastructure as a critical pillar of our transformational agenda. We have deliberately placed education and healthcare at the forefront, recognizing their central roles in the societal development. This hospital is just one of the many facilities being constructed to provide a conducive environment for delivering quality healthcare services. Our administration remains steadfast in its commitment to investing in the healthcare sector, with a clear understanding of the crucial role that General Hospital plays in the healthcare delivery system. They serve as a vital link between primary healthcare facilities and tertiary institutions. The project we are flagging up today involves the construction of 200-bed capacity hospital and providing modern equipment to improve service delivery to the entire people of Talata Mafra, as well as the immediate environment. This includes the construction of the following facilities: reception and waiting rooms, records and accounts section, pediatric wards, male medical ward, male surgical wards, laboratory, theater, dental lab, pharmacy, female surgical ward, female medical ward, ENT department, 2 labor rooms with an in-charge office, treatment rooms, nurses station, CMD office with the secretary's office, dentist office, female changing room, 5 consulting rooms, ICU, X-ray unit, preparation room, recovery room, pharmacy, mammogram unit, accident and emergency AE unit, office, doctors on call room, antenatal ward, restaurant with kitchen, 2 two-bed wards, and a matron's room. It will be completed within 6 months, inshallah. At this juncture, it is my singular honor and privilege to invite our special guest of honor, His Excellency, the former governor of Old Sokoto State, Malam Yahya Abdul Karim, MNI, Magajin Rafin Sokoto, to flag off the construction of this hospital officially.
In Talata Mafra, Governor Dauda Lawal is rewriting history. Recognizing the collapse of the old structure, he initiated the construction of a new general hospital, modern, spacious, and fit for the purpose. Alongside these, massive renovations are ongoing at the Polytechnic and Zamfara State University, Talata Mafra.
As you can see, we are here today in Zamfara State University, Talata Mafra, to see for ourselves the condition of the school as well as all the buildings surrounding the school or within the school. I've heard a lot about this, but I haven't had the opportunity to come and see. Alhamdulillah, today I'm here and I've seen the condition of the school. I've seen all the buildings and all the uncompleted buildings and faculties and so on and so forth. Well, as you're aware, we declared emergency in education sometimes last year, 2023, I think November 14th, 2023. And education is key to every aspect of development. And we take it very, very serious. You are aware the condition we found the state when we took over, where for good 3 years, NACO and WAEC were not paid by the government, and therefore our students couldn't get their certificate or even sit for the exams. We had to make some arrangements to settle both WAEC and NACO in order for our students to write those exams, as well as get their certificate in order for them to continue their education. You're also aware of the measures we've taken in terms of rehabilitating all the secondary schools as well as primary schools across the 14 local governments. And those are key to whatever we're going to do in this aspect of education. Now we're here in Mafara. You've seen the condition of the university, where basically there are no structures. They're just incomplete buildings. So part of what we agreed to resolve is to make sure we bring all the contractors back to site so that they can continue until all these buildings are completed. So from June, that is next month,
Contractors, inshallah, will resume here to complete these uncompleted buildings.
Knowledge is power, and a nation that builds its youth builds its future. Talata Mafara is becoming a citadel of knowledge and healing.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the merciful, I'm here today in Maradun to commission this reconstructed facility in Maradun local government today, inshallah, for the sake of humanity. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim.
In Maradun, the General Hospital has been upgraded and renovated into a modern medical center equipped with essential treatment facilities. For too long, Maradun residents traveled to neighboring local government areas for advanced care. Today, care has come home. This is what leadership means. That's bringing the mountain to the people, and not the people to the mountain.
I am Dr. Suraj Hussain, Medical Director General Hospital, Koranamuda, Zamfara State. Under the leadership of Dauda Lawal of Zamfara State, there was a total renovation of General Hospital, Koranamuda, and the construction of new structure that include medical laboratory department, dental department, radiology department. And also there was a provision of brand new medical equipment and the working tools, which is very, very important. It will ease our works. And also there's provision of the solar system in the hospital. There is some thesis, medical thesis, we do refer to Gusau capital, Zamfara State. But now with the provision of the equipment, used like EUC as scanning, X-ray scanning, we have brand new machine there. We are doing that. Koranamuda serve as like a referral center in this zone. So at the end, on behalf of good people of Koranamuda, we really appreciate His Excellency Dr. Dauda Lawal for this important gesture to our people. Thank you very much.
Koranamuda shines as a model of holistic development. In this local government, Governor Lawal has renovated and equipped the General Hospital, Koranamuda, constructed a Sangaya Modern School, built a skill acquisition center to empower youth with employable skills, and provided additional hostels for students of the Polytechnic. Koranamuda is not just being rebuilt, it is being future-proofed. When the youth are skilled, the community is shielded.
But let me tell you, I'm extending a special invitation to you, and I'll take you around all the 14 local governments. There is no local government in Zamfara State that we don't have a project of about 5 billion naira.
Happening there.
Exactly. And also, the budgeting process. We do bottom-top budgeting process by going to those local governments to understand what they need. What people are saying is we're building roads in Gusau, and we have to, because Gusau is the capital of Zamfara State. For goodness sake.
But what about the rural areas?
Yes, I'm coming to that.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure the state is a befitting state. First impression count a lot. If I take you to Zamfara today, and then you see the kind of roads and infrastructure that we have, what would be your impression about the state as a whole? I'm sure it will be negative. Now, coming back to the local government, there are local governments in Zamfara State that have very good road network. Guess what they do? It's only animals that fly those roads. So they don't need roads, but they need hospitals, they need schools, they need water. That's what we're doing. Go to every local government in Zamfara State. There is no local government that does not feel the presence of government.
So are you saying that all the 14 local governments have portable government-run water?
There's water in all the local governments.
And there's hospital?
There's hospital.
That has medicine for the people when they're sick?
Medicine, exactly. And
And there are doctors there?
Absolutely. Go there and see.
And Mr. Governor, you are overseeing everything and you're seeing it's working like clockwork?
Absolutely. Let me tell you what we've done.
Yeah.
Out of the 14 local governments in the state, in Nasarawa was the first fully functional renovated hospital with the state-of-the-art technology. Go there and see. Our eyes were there because we did it live. Go to Maradun, the local government of my predecessor. They have a brand new hospital there with state-of-the-art equipment. Go to Maru, that's another local government. They have a brand new hospital there with state-of-the-art equipment with doctors. Go to Karana Moda, brand new hospital, state-of-the-art equipment.
In Shinkafi, 2 major reconstructions are ongoing: the General Hospital Shinkafi and the Attahiru Bafarawa School. Though work is still in progress, the people can already see the light ahead. It is often said the best way to predict the future is to build it. That is exactly what is unfolding in Shinkafi. Our local government is witnessing a renaissance across multiple sectors: renovation and equipping of the General Hospital Safi, total renovation of the School of Health, Science and Technology Safi, reconstruction of modern Central Motor Park, and rebuilding of the Central Market Safi. From healthcare to commerce, from education to transportation, Safi is rising. When the roots are deep, there is no reason to fear the wind. In Bungudu, development now speaks loudly. The government has undertaken the construction of Furfuri Link Road, the construction of Lawal Link Road, the total renovation of approved school, and the renovation and equipping of Usman Dangogo Secondary School. Roads now open doors for trade. Schools ignite the flame of knowledge and communities thrive. The child who walks on the road built by his father does not stumble. Bungudu is now walking steadily on the road.
We have so far renovated over 70 primary healthcare centers in Zamfara State. So for anybody to say we're not there at local level, it's just political statements. Seeing is believing. I challenge you to go there.
Very good one.
Yeah.
And I'm sure the challenge
if you're ready,
is thrown out there.
Tomorrow, I'll take you to Zamfara. I'll show you all these things.
I have to ask, I know you have a long list of things you've done, and some of these things have been aired live, including here on the Rise News that you've done in recent times. But I have to ask you, because I recall when you came into office, there was a controversy about, you said you met an empty treasury, and your predecessor practically cleaned out.
We met an empty treasury of less than 4 million naira.
4 million naira.
4 million naira. The records are there.
So how are you able to do all of this in the space of a year? Where's the money coming from? How are you able to achieve this?
You see, number one thing is I refuse to be distracted by anybody. I remain focused. And that is the essence of governance. But for any responsible leader, you need to look at the situation, do effective planning, and be able to remain focused and deal with the situation. And that is exactly what we're doing.
From Shinkafi to Gumi, from Anka to Bungudu, from Gumi to Safi, in fact, from all other parts of the state, the evidence of transformation is undeniable. Governor Dauda Lawal has sown the seeds of progress across all the 14 local government areas of Zamfara State. What we have highlighted here is but a glimpse, just a tip of the iceberg. Many more projects are nearing completion, while countless others are already on the drawing board. Indeed, Rome was not built in a day. But Zamfara, under His Excellency Governor Dauda Lawal, is being rebuilt brick by brick and project by project, hope by hope. The task of rebuilding is not the governors alone. It is the collective responsibility of all. As the saying goes, one finger cannot lift a load. Let us therefore rally round this government with our support, our cooperation, and our prayers. Together, we can turn the dreams of Zamfara into reality. This is not just a new chapter. This is a new dawn for Zamfara.